So when you were chosen one, you you simply just exist. You just exist. You wake up and you just exist. You're not pushing anything. You're not forcing anything. You are healing the things that broke you. You are healing your past. You're working on your childhood traumas. You're doing shadow work. You are trying to ascend spiritually so you can become your greatest version. You feel this, it is something that you cannot explain, but it's like a higher calling. You feel like you have got a higher calling, and you feel that you have got this very specific mission or purpose that you feel you need to fulfill while you're still here. And you may sometimes doubt yourself, are you chosen or not? Because, you may find yourself getting, starting to dig deeper, finding out about chosen ones, who are they, what do they do, and stuff like that. And there is many people who also try to fit the shoes, they try to fit the shoes that don't fit. Maybe they are too small or they are too big, and they try to come out as chosen. But then eventually they're going to realize they're not even close to being a chosen one. So when I talk about being a chosen one, I don't mean that you are the best man in town or you are the most important man in town or something. You're just existing. You are not ego driven. You're not really in your ego. So most of the times you will override your ego because you know the difference between ego and authenticity. But if you're a chosen one who is trying to be better than the other ones, you're trying to come out as you're better than the rest, that one is lesser than you, or this one is lesser than you, and stuff like that. You're trying to beat down other people or sometimes beat down their existence or achievements, then you're definitely not a chosen one. And also, when you find yourself very irritated by what other people are doing in their authentic nature, it irritates you, it disturbs you. You can't sleep at night. You are trying to figure things out and why are they like this and why are they like that. You have that jealousy kind of thing inside of you. You're struggling to accept people as they are. You are like, they think they are better than you or stuff. Then you're also not a chosen one. You're not a chosen one if you are, for you, you make it a point or you make it your duty and responsibility to be in some kind of competition with other people. So you find someone who is doing their thing, and the only thing that comes to your mind is, I should be better than those ones, I should be the one who is better than those ones. I should be having their spot. I should be in their spotlight. Then eventually, it has nothing to do with being a chosen one. When you find yourself in competition, you see what they're doing, you're copying what they're doing, you're imitating what they're doing. That means that you do not have your own genuine, authentic signature. Your existence is only when you compare yourself to others and you try to, compete, even sometimes outcompete them, then you're wearing the wrong shoes, okay? When you're chosen one who is hateful of other people, I know so many chosen ones who have been in abusive situationships. They have been abused or manipulated or whatever, but you see those people, they have already outgrown those situations. They have already forgiven They're oppressors. They are doing their own thing out there, doing their own thing, getting up, doing what they need to do. And they're already forgiven people. They are not even trying to revenge, or sometimes, because the chosen one, you understand that there is people who have been placed in your life for very specific reasons. You understand there wasn't coincidences as to why you had to run into some people. As well, you let them go. You release them, you forgive them. But if a chosen one who is still hating on people, you have this ex who you had a history together, you had children together, you was married to them or something. Maybe some of you guys have worked with some people, and you still have that feeling of hatred towards people. It's not close to being a chosen one. You cannot be a chosen one when you still embody the energy of hate, because you understand that hatred is a very low vibrational energy to be. So you do not want to participate in anything hateful towards other people. Okay, you accept people. It doesn't mean that if you accept and simply observe a person, you don't let them in, because you may know they're extremely low vibrational, and you may decide to let them in and they could hurt you. So you do accept them and watch them from a distance. A lot of you guys have released family members, old acquaintances and stuff. You have released them. You don't want anything to do with them. Whatever they did, you forgive them. You let them go. You do not hate people, okay? If you're a chosen one who is not, I know that this might sometimes not be the case, but you might find yourself trying to be a little bit more independent, because the chosen one who is healing, one of the things they do is break out of codependency. There's a lot of chosen ones who are very strongly codependent. They still need that external validation from people. They still need somebody to accept them, to say yes, to validate them. If you're chosen one who is actually still running up and down, trying to be validated by other people, you may simply not be a chosen one, or you may be a chosen one who hasn't yet started doing the work, and you are still on your journey, okay? You may sometimes be in the early days of your journey, or months or years of your journey, so you are still seeking validation. Then you're not a chosen one, or you're simply a chosen one who is trying to get yourself together, do some more healing on yourself. If you're a chosen one who has got that energy of, let's say, like resentment, you kind of resent people. It's like you feel a certain way about some people. They have something going on, there's something they're doing, but whatever it is they're doing, you resent it, energetically resent it. You have that very strong resentment energy towards other people. I do not believe you're a chosen one. You see, a chosen one understands energy and frequency and vibration. And they don't want to be in that low vibrational state of energy, because they also understand when you kind of embody that low vibrational energy, it also affects your own personal energetics as an individual. So you kind of gravitate away from a lot of low vibrational energies, okay? If you're chosen one who thinks is chosen one, and you have this energy of getting into other people's energy, you try to, push people's buttons, you try to get into some people just because you need something from them, or there is something you want from them, and you are in that energy of vampirism. You know that thing they call the energy vampirism, whereby your energy depends on other people's energy. So you depend on other people's energies. You do not have your own energy as a person. You rely and depend on other people's energy. Then, of course, you're not a chosen one. If you're a chosen one, you will kind of gravitate towards purpose. You're a person who is trying to find deeper meaning in life. Okay, so you have bypassed what you've been going through and whatever it is you've experienced over the years, and you're the person who wakes up every single day trying to find meaning, more meaning, okay, to your life. I don't say that when you chose one and you already have something you're doing, maybe you have some friends who have been around, or a job that you've been doing, or I don't say that you immediately cut off these old experiences. They can be still be a part of you, but on your own, you will also be digging deeper to find more meaning and more purpose in life. So being chosen is not for everybody. Okay, being chosen is not for everybody. So you may be a person that is always being criticized. Oh, that guy is, I don't know what they think they are. They think they are the best. They think they are this. You're not the best. You're just a person. You're a work in progress. You're waking up trying to be the best you can be. Okay, you're trying to outgrow old places, people, and things so that you can move higher. Maybe even help other people, with healing, with different stuff, whatever. And you are digging very deeper within you to find a deeper meaning in life. It is is how you understand that you are a chosen one. If you're chosen one, if you're a person who thinks you're a chosen one and you lack empathy, empathy is one of the most powerful tools of a chosen individual. So if you lack empathy and you are fighting around with people, you are, I don't know, wherever you are, there's chaos around you. You always run into arguments with people for no apparent reason and stuff like that, and you're calling yourself a chosen one. I recently shared a video where I saw somebody who said that they are chosen, but they were out there blasting other people that are chosen as well. So you see now two chosen ones who are fighting against each other. One who is out there doing their own thing, putting in the work to become their greatest version, and then you have this other one who is they make it a duty to criticize other people. Those ones they are lying, those ones they are this, and those ones they are that. That kind of person, very judgmental. I could feel and sense that there was really lacking empathy. The chosen one has got empathy. Okay, I know that some people may take your empathy as a weakness because you are a very empathetic person. So they can try to think that because you're empathic, you're also weak. So they may try to misunderstand what is going on. But you're not a weak person. You know what you need to do. Okay, when you need to apply your empathy. You may sometimes run into some people who are really, really struggling, with different issues. Maybe just they're just lacking knowledge, or they want help to elevate their lives in a certain way. You always step in. You help where it is you need it, where it is your help is needed. But at the same time, you have boundaries. So you protect your boundaries. You protect your inner peace. You protect yourself from drama, chaos, and stuff like that. So a lot comes with being a chosen individual. You attract many people. People get drawn to your light. It doesn't always mean that they are always with good intentions. They can be drawn to your light because they feel something in you. There's that divinity in you that they don't really understand. They haven't seen or heard anywhere else. So they try to kind of gravitate to you for different various things: advice, wisdom, emotional support, financial support, different things. Okay. You may also sometimes find yourself trying to step in. When you need to step in when a person is really struggling. So empathy is a very strong quality of a chosen individual. That empathy has been given to you for a reason. Naturally empathic. You don't even force it. You don't push it. So if you find yourself calling yourself a chosen one and You do not have empathy. You don't feel anything about people. You just step in and abuse, use people and stuff like that. Then eventually, that is not a chosen one. Okay, you are just trying to wear the wrong shoes. The chosen one also, you do not have to be over-explain yourself, because you know how you need to move, you know where you need to be. You look around you, you're very discerning in nature, you are intuitive in nature. You look around you, you know that's what that one means, that's what this one means. You look around you and you make sense of everything. So basically, uh, you are highly aware of things, you're aware of things. You can read people's body language, you can read the signs around you, you know what is going on. So if you're a person who sometimes everything that happens around you, you need to ask somebody, oh, I saw this, what is that? I saw that, and that is that. Okay, I understand sometimes in the early days of the journey, you may not have all these things, abilities heightened, but when you are a person who lacks intuition, discernment, and stuff like that, whatever goes on around you, you need to confirm, what is this happening? What is this? So does that mean this, or does that mean that? Then you may try to be wearing the wrong shoes as well. A chosen one knows himself. A chosen one doesn't need explanation. You can explain to people, yes, you may tell them a few things that they maybe need to know, but even if they don't believe you, you can always walk away and keep on going, because you do not have to over-explain yourself. So it's why sometimes you have a lot of critics, criticism. Jesus was criticized. You guys know those things when Jesus, back in the years, the Bible scholars, the story when Jesus used to move around and, used to meet these people. Oh, he called himself the Son of God and what, and they was getting very agitated. And some of these people was even, very religious people in nature. So they did not understand his signature, because he had a different type of divinity within him. So many people didn't understand him, and that's why sometimes they would run into what he was doing and they would criticize him and stuff like that and report him to these emperors and all this stuff. And that's what used to happen back in the years. So you just exist, simply exist. You just exist. You know what you need to do. You wake up, you do what needs to be done, and you get things done. And that is what some people can't do. It's not in their DNA, and it is these things that they can't understand about you. Okay. So being a chosen one, very important to understand that it doesn't have to be you're the most handsome man in town or you're the most beautiful man in town. It doesn't have to be that. It's just the divinity. When you're talking about things on a spiritual level, it's a different frequency altogether. And it is a frequency that is not understood or even known around you. Is the reason as to why you see you get a lot of these energies buzzing in and out of your life. Haters are going to come in, critics are going to come in, copycats, imitation spirits, monitoring spirits, gang stalkers, targeting, and stuff like that. All those things are going to be coming in because the energy disturbs a lot of people's frequencies, okay? Because you're vibrating at a certain frequency, and not many people are vibrating at your frequency. So when these two frequencies meet, there's always some kind of imbalance in energy, and sometimes that's why you see people hating on you and finding these people gang stalking you and moving around, hiding in their cars, taking pictures, whatever, photos and stuff like that. So this thing is not personal, my chosen ladies and gentlemen. It's not personal. Don't try to take these things personal. Self-awareness is key. Self-awareness is key because you see, when you know who you are, it gives you a clear understanding of where it is you need to go and what it is you need to do. So you don't have to be in certain situations where you don't have to be. You don't have to be moving all over the place, placing yourself in certain environments. You know where you need to be and where you need to go. But if you're not a chosen one, it doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. Some people are just regular people. Some people have different divinity within them, and it's just the way it is. It's nothing we can do because this is something spiritual. So my chosen ones move accordingly, okay? Don't take things personal. Don't try to get involve yourself with the unnecessary chaos. There's always going to be background noise. Okay, there will be background noise behind the scenes, but you just have to exist. Just wake up and do what it is you need to do and exist. You're protected. I've always been telling you guys you're protected. It's just because on a really spiritual level, you do not see this divine divinity around you and the protection team around you. Is because you don't see it. But you've been protected from day one. Because the universe knows. God knows that just being a chosen one is not something, to take for granted, or is not something to play about and stuff like that. And the universe understands that there's always going to be these negative forces that always want to buzz in and out of your life and cause chaos and destruction and stuff like that. You're always protected. It's the reason why you have heightened discernment, intuition. Some of you have got psychic abilities. There's things you can see, you can know things and stuff. So if you're not chosen, it's not personal. Just try to sit down with yourself and understand who you are. It will help you figure out which direction you need to go. But if you try to wear the shoes that don't fit, it is going to trigger you in a certain way, okay? You're going to get triggered and you're going to start doing things that you're not supposed to do because, you're moving in the wrong direction. So the chosen ones understand, okay? Let us know what you think about the video. You guys know I do love and appreciate your support. Please book a session if you want to. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I will catch you guys in my next one. Denzomos signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.